Imagine waking up every morning feeling exactly as vibrant and energetic as you did in your prime. Your body never slows down, your mind stays razor sharp, and the passage of time leaves no mark on you. No wrinkles, no aching joints, no fading memory, just an endless stretch of days where you feel unstoppable. This isn't just a fantasy. Scientists are making real progress in understanding aging, and some believe we may one day crack the code to halt it entirely. But what would that actually mean for us? What if our bodies simply never aged? Aging isn't just about birthdays piling up, it's a biological process. Every second, your cells are working, dividing, and repairing themselves, but over time, tiny errors creep in. DNA gets damaged, cells lose their ability to regenerate, and organs gradually wear out. That's why older adults might take longer to heal, struggle with chronic pain, or notice their reflexes slowing down. But what if that wear and tear didn't happen? What if your body could perfectly maintain itself indefinitely? If aging stopped, life wouldn't just be longer, it would be radically different. Imagine being physically and mentally at your peak for centuries. Athletes could break records well into their hundreds. Scientists could spend lifetimes unraveling the universe's greatest mysteries. Artists could refine their craft over decades without their hands ever trembling or their vision fading. The very concept of getting old would vanish. People wouldn't retire at 65, they might work for 100 years or more, constantly reinventing themselves. But with endless youth comes endless complications. Society, as we know it, would have to completely transform. If people stopped dying from old age, the population would explode. Cities would become overcrowded, resources would strain, and governments would face impossible choices. Would they limit how many children people could have? Would they encourage space colonization to ease overcrowding? And what about jobs? If no one retired, how would younger generations find opportunities? The economy would have to adapt in ways we can't even predict. Relationships would change too. Right now, we expect to grow old with our partners, watching each other's hair turn gray and faces soften with time. But if no one aged, would love stay the same? Would couples stay together for centuries, or would the absence of change make relationships feel stagnant? And what about family? If parents and children look the same age for generations, would the bond between them shift? The emotional and psychological effects of agelessness could be just as complex as the biological ones. Then there's the question of risk. Even if aging disappeared, death wouldn't. Accidents, violence, and diseases would still claim lives. Would people become more reckless, knowing they had centuries ahead of them? Or would they grow more cautious, terrified of losing their endless youth to a single mistake? And how would society handle loss when death became rarer? Right now, we accept mortality as a natural part of life, but in a world where most deaths are sudden and unexpected, grief might become even harder to bear. Science is already pushing the boundaries of aging. Researchers are studying everything from genetic editing to stem cell therapy, searching for ways to extend human life. Some experiments have shown promise. Mice given certain drugs live longer and stay healthier. And lab tests on human cells suggest we might one day slow or even reverse aging. But true agelessness is still far off, if it's possible at all. So what's the verdict? Would never aging be a dream come true or a nightmare in disguise? There's something undeniably appealing about staying young forever. No fear of decline, no ticking clock pushing you to hurry through life's milestones. But there's also beauty in the natural cycle of life. Aging gives us urgency, makes us cherish time, and shapes our stories in ways immortality ever could. The idea of agelessness forces us to ask bigger questions. What makes life meaningful? Is it the limited time we have, or the things we do with it? And if we had forever, would we still appreciate each moment? For now, aging remains one of life's great mysteries, but the more we learn, the closer we get to answering the ultimate question: what if we could live forever?
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.